Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are having an awesome Wednesday. So happy you guys are tuning in. And today I was just out and about. I actually just left the doctor's office, and today I've just been getting amazing news that I'm just so thankful for. Hi, welcome. I wanted to just stop in and just share something important that has helped me to be beyond successful, blow my own mind. And that is being in divine alignment. There are so many people that, they have dreams, they have goals, they have things they want to accomplish. And I know you guys are thinking about that as you're stepping into 2018. But I want to make it very clear to you that and this is my opinion. I know some people may think differently, but I just really believe that you have to include your spirituality in this and whatever that you're doing, and just to put God first. I just truly believe that. I can tell you to set all these goals. I can tell you to start all of these businesses, but it really starts on the inside. It starts with your spiritual practices, what you are doing every single day. And I'm going to tell you that going to church on Sunday, one day out of the week, or, going to church midweek for 1 hour, what you're spending 2 hours, in a communion of fellowship. I'm not saying that's not helpful, but that's not enough. Your practices have to go deeper and have to go longer if you intend to have more, if you intend to really elevate. And let me talk to you just a second about what divine alignment is. So divine is God. And when I say divine, I mean God is divine form, but you are a divine being. You were made in the image of God. So you being made in an image of God means that God works through you. And you have to be open to that. And I know sometimes that scares people, oh my gosh, God is working through me. It's not as big and scary as people make it out to be. But God is working through you, and God is going to be able to do so much more when you allow Him to work through you. And alignment means that you are following the will of God, not the scary type thing of if I don't do what God says, He's going to punish me. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about alignment as in when you have that gut feeling inside of you and you know something is right and you do it. Or in some cases, I have had gut feelings that were I didn't follow. And it wasn't the best decision for me, but I just did it anyway because I was I was trying to please other people or, do what society wants me to do. But you have to do what God tells you to do no matter the cost, right? There are some decisions that I've had to make in my businesses that other people may look at and say, that's dumb, that's stupid. But I know what God told me to do. I know what He told me to do, and I'm willing to, I'm being honest, I'm willing to lose friends. I'm willing to, lose certain relationships, whatever has to happen, because I know that my alignment to God is the most important thing. I know that my source is the most important person in my life. And I want to make it very clear to you as you're stepping into your new year, you need to be thinking about that and what you want to do to be in alignment with the will of God. And so some things that kind of help me to stay in alignment is to, number one, do what feels right. Do what feels right. That's the most important thing. When someone is asking of you to do something and it just doesn't stick with you, it doesn't work with your morals, it's okay to say no. And you have to learn how to say no. Okay? Doing what feels right, saying no to things that don't serve you. The next thing is spending time with God is so critical, so important. If you haven't gotten in my free Facebook group, She's Worthy, we are having a challenge where we're writing letters to God every single day, and divine things have been happening, miracles, things that just light me up and make me super excited. So you can definitely feel free to join that Facebook group, and we would love to have you. But just spending that time with God, and it doesn't have to be 6 hours. It doesn't and some people, I personally like to make that quiet time alone in a corner with God. But other people, I pray like when I'm driving. I pray when I'm listening to music. Like, you can just do it in any time, but like, just keep him with you and know that God is everywhere. And on top of spending time with God, on top of doing what feels right, you also need to work on yourself. And I want to make that very clear, because you can go into 2018 with all these goals and dreams, but if you have not become more, you will not have more. Thank you guys so much for the hearts, the likes. Definitely feel free to share this, because I believe this is a powerful message. Divine alignment is everything. It is exactly what it's going to take for you to get to the next level. So as I was saying, like, if you are making all these goals, these plans, these dreams for 2018, but you haven't changed as a person, are you really going to like keep those things? Because, okay, let me give you an example. Let's say that you are desiring to be married, right? This year. So you're desiring for 2018 to be the year that you get married. However, you've gone on, you found this perfect person, like you feel so good about them, you know that they're the one, you get them, and then the relationship just goes down from there. That happens all the time. Why? Because people haven't become more, so they couldn't keep it, they couldn't hold on to it. Why do you think people who win like scratch off lotteries never like keep the money? Because they haven't become more. They don't know how to manage it. They don't know how to work with it. Guys, if you're commenting, I can't see it, so I'll come back to it later. But yeah, like they aren't enough, like internally, so they don't know how to manage their money. They don't know to like put certain things in banks, in CDs, in accounts, in stocks, in bonds. Like, they don't know how to do that. They have not become more. And that's what will happen to you if you are not careful in 2018, like working on your internal self. And I have a client yesterday, she received like a $3,000 check in the mail. And it's not, I'm not going to say it's like, of course it's God, but I'm also going to say that it's because of the work she's been doing on herself, like forgiving people, the biblical practices that are so essential that we take for granted sometimes. And that's how we're not in divine alignment. How she's taken time to pray, how she's taken time to write letters to God, how she's taken time to just read things that are going to help her internally. That is how she was able to, she just texted me too. That's how she's able to like, grow so much. And there have been other things that have come into her life. And even in my own life, like, oh my gosh, she's still texting me. I get so distracted, guys. I'm sorry. But, like, even in my own life, like, I've had the desire to have like a talk show, a radio show, podcast, like all these different things. But it was just like, I wasn't ready for it. I hadn't become more. And I haven't really shared this with anyone except like my coach. But because of these things that are actually happening in my life, like somebody reached out to me randomly. I had just written it in my phone for like 2018 goals. And it happened that same day, like literally. And I texted her a picture and I'm like, oh my gosh, like now someone wants to feature me on a podcast. I've been talking to people about, getting a publicist, and it's been alignment. It hasn't been me forcing it. Oh my gosh, I'd love to come on your show. My coach actually today, like, asked me to speak, be a guest speaker in her group. Like, it's just random stuff that's happening that is putting me on the platform that I wanted. But trust and believe that this didn't come overnight. Jasmine L. Thomas had to change. Jasmine L. Thomas had to forgive people and to practice like love even when people were mean or hateful towards me or betrayed me or used me or whatever else. And that's what you have to do. You have to become more. And I even think about Joseph, like as I'm talking about this with divine alignment. So Joseph, y'all, I'm sorry, my friends, they send me so many crazy messages, but Joseph, he literally like knew he was gonna like basically rule Egypt. I mean, it was just crazy that he knew that, but it was like whenever his brothers came to him, he had to be a different type of person. So if he would have stayed the same that he was, he probably would have told his brothers to go home and they would have starved, right? But it's just like it's like he had to change, and so he was able to invite like his family. He helped them. He didn't torture them like they torture him. That is like all about internal work. He was successful to help his family. You are going to be successful to help others, even if they may hurt you. I've had people talk about me like a dog, but ask me for a job. And what do? I give them a fair chance just like everybody else, even if they are rude to me, even if they, act like they don't care, all those things. But it's because I had to work on me on the inside. And I challenge you guys to work on yourselves on the inside as well. I haven't really talked about it much, but with my one-on-one coaching program, like I kind of just closed the door on it because I have so many people in for 2018, but I am opening up some more spots and I'm so excited. Be on the lookout for like a special announcement with my website. I have some awesome photos coming you guys' way, but definitely feel free to reach out to me if you would like to work with me in 2018. I'm being honest, like at this price point, it'll never be the same again. Like I'm being honest with you guys because I know 2018 is about to be lit. It's about to be crazy, and the results that my clients get, like I know you guys would definitely enjoy and benefit from this. So if you are interested, definitely feel free to message me. And guys, I would love to, have you guys join my membership or get my books or different things like that. But I'm going to tell you right now, like, you can be a part of memberships, you can buy books, but until you have somebody that is literally like telling you step by step and helping you implement. And that was one reason why my coach asked me to do a live training in her group, because she was like, Jasmine, you implement everything I tell you and you get massive results. I was like, I know, because I'm very serious about my success. And even before I got her as a coach, I've always been serious about my success, and anything that I learn, whether it's free, paid, whatever, I'm always going to implement the work. I'm going to go the extra mile. And if I'm going to do it for myself, I'm going to do it for you. Like I'm so adamant about that. I'm so hard on my clients, but I'm telling you, my clients are some of the most blessed people in the world because they have learned how to implement the things that I show them and the things that I'm teaching them. And even people that are just in my paid group, they're always growing and getting better and better. So guys, if you are watching, be sure to go back and catch the replay. Feel free to like this video, heart, share it, because divine alignment is what it's going to take to get you into 2018. Please don't go into 2018 the same person that you were in 2017, because 2018 is going to slap you right on the forehead and tell you turn around, try it again. Don't let yourself be held back because you didn't become more on the inside. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So if you are not working on your inner self, your inner world, you are not going to be as successful as you would like. So reach out, message me if you guys would love to work with me. Have an awesome day.